and I don't have a place to call my home anymore.
I want to go see them, but I have lost it completely to actually go and live over there.
Yeah, I know. And once you also get the sense of, doing everything on your own and
Yeah.
you become very much self-reliant and then you stop asking for help. I think that
Yeah.
happened to me as well for a very long time that I did not ask for help from anybody.
Streets of Madrid, it gets really quiet. All I want to do is go back to my room. But
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Curry Meets Croissant. This is episode number 10, and we have made it all the way to episode number 10. So, clap, clap for everyone. So, today's episode is about something that we don't talk about enough, but almost all of us go through it, like the mental health struggles and the paradox of loneliness. Moving abroad comes with its own excitement, but behind the Instagram stories and once in a lifetime moments, there are silent battles too: overwhelming stress, cultural shocks, homesickness, and a constant feeling of being alone, even when like we are surrounded by people. And to talk about this, I have a very special guest with me today. I actually came across her vlog on Instagram where she was sharing her journey as an international student. Her honesty, her experience, and the way she expressed the reality of studying abroad really resonated with me and also with the podcast. So I reached out to her, and here we are today. We are recording the podcast together. She's currently pursuing her master's in Madrid, specializing in marketing. She's originally from Hyderabad. She has spent 13 years growing up in the Middle East before moving to Spain for her master's. So she understands what it's like to navigate different cultures and build a life in a completely new environment. So let's welcome our guest today. And yes, let's welcome her. Hi, Deepali. Welcome to Curry Meets Croissant. And I'm really glad that we connected on Instagram and you are here today. So thank you so much. And how has your life been in Madrid and how have you been lately?
thank you so much, Amrita. I think Madrid has been on and off, to be very honest, because of the weather. I did not get to explore a lot of the city, but I'm hoping that I would get to see a more of it once my final exams get over, because I think this is a place everyone needs to come and just like see the culture and just explore the country.
Yeah, I think a lot of people from my other school branch, which is in Madrid, they keep telling me that, you really have to visit Madrid because it's more friendlier, like it's very enjoyable nature. Like you will start feeling like one of them after a point. So
Yeah, the language barrier kind of we kind of have an issue with that, but you will like it if you have your set of friends too.
yeah, I think in general also like I stay in Paris and I can't speak French, but I think Spain would be much more, how do you say, friendlier in this manner. Like,
Yes, 100%. Spain is way more friendlier than Paris for sure.
yeah, do you mind sharing about your background, like where you're coming from, what you're pursuing at this point?
Yeah, so right now I'm doing my master's in management with a specialization in marketing. I got into ESCP, it's one of the top business schools in Europe. Um, I'm planning to pursue a career in marketing, hoping so. But right now, everything is like in the mix because as you're growing up, you do not, I think your career choices kind of keep changing.
Correct. Correct. But like, how did you plan, like, what made you choose marketing as your whole and all?
I had I needed something to do in the creative industry. And marketing somehow just called out to me because I love the way like how you play with psychology of human beings in order to sell products, and that is the core foundation of marketing. So when I was a child as well, I realized that like the influence of just some ads, how they kind of shape up a human being, and that is what is marketing. And I really felt that was interesting, so I thought, okay, fine, let me take this. And ever since I do like my projects or something for university as well, that is one subject that has my interest compared to finance or HR or other departments of a business school.
Yeah, I can completely resonate with it, but sometimes I feel like, running back to my home. Apparently, which is not my home anymore because I've left that when I was 18 years old and I don't have a place to call my home anymore.
Yeah.
But then I've made peace with myself that where my parents are is a home for me. So I think that somewhere that string keeps on pulling. And yeah, sometimes when I'm like a little lost, like I cannot find my ways back to my thoughts or ways back to resonate who I am. I really want to just run away back to my house with my parents, just chilling for some time.
Yeah, because now even when I think about it, that oh, do I want to go back? I want to go back to meet my friends, but I know that if I'm going back, I'm going to be staying there for a really long time,
Mm.
and I cannot take that. Just the feeling of missing them is different to living over there for them. Uh, I want to go see them, but I have lost it completely to actually go and live over there. Because once you get your own sense of space, you do not want anyone else to come into that space.
I agree with that. I sometimes you get a little bit agitated and a little frustrated that okay, I need a little time, and you can't even be rude to them. You're like you can't even be like, just give me my space. Yeah. Studying abroad is often seen as a life-changing experience, but what was that hardest emotional challenge for you when you first moved to abroad, like Madrid?
Because I was already ready that I think I'm used to staying abroad because of my because of the way I was raised since I was staying in the Middle East, and then when I had to pack my entire life and go back to India for my bachelor's, I've already done that once, and then now coming to masters again, it was like, oh, I've already done this before, so it was not that difficult for me because of my personal experience, and now as well that I really don't find anything difficult because I do not understand why people get scared of moving abroad. It's same, maybe it's just someone who's not stepped out of the house at all in all the years that they were raised, it might be difficult for them. But but because I'm used to moving around, when I went to Paris as well, for the first time it was like, oh, I just had to figure out where the supermarket was, I just have to figure out how to cook because I've never cooked before. But then after that things got easier, and it kind of makes you feel so much better as a human being because you're like, you know that now you are in charge of so many things, whereas when we're in India, because of our laid back mindset where we know that our parents are going to take care of everything, we kind of get a bit comfortable. And now that I'm over here, it just is like you have to push yourself. There's no one coming to like take care of anything for you.
Yeah, I know. And once you also get the sense of, doing everything on your own and
Yeah.
you become very much self-reliant and then you stop asking for help. I think that
Yeah.
happened to me as well for a very long time that I did not ask for help from anybody. Like there were like two, three of my friends or uh, somebody that I was seeing, they came to me and they said that it's okay if you ask for help. I'm like, no, I can do it. I know as long as I think I can do it, I can pull it off.
Mm, yeah, because I also don't ask for help usually because I don't want to hear a no in return. And because of that, I would rather choose to like go through it by myself than ask for help. If we've come this far, I think we can figure other things out as well. It's it also depends on the opposite person if you know that they're going to help you.
Yeah, it also depends. Correct. You rightly said it. Then, yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to disagree on this as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've mentioned in one of your vlogs that struggling with loneliness, you were talking about, I think that pulled me towards your content, and that's how I reached out to you. But
Yeah.
can you talk a little bit more on that? And was it like something that hit you immediately, or did you build it up over time?
It hit me immediately because when I was in India, I was always I stayed with two grandmothers
Mhm.
and my mom. So it was never a house. If there are women in the house, you know that like it's gonna be always like we're always talking to each other, and something or the other keeps happening, and especially when you're staying with your grandparents. So when I came to Paris, I was staying with a roommate in a studio apartment shared, but because of our housing situation and everything, we kind of had different ways of living. And you go back to a house where you know that there's still no one, even though you're living with someone. So that's when my loneliness hit me. And when those 4 months passed by, I was like, okay, Madrid is going to be different. We have to live like this because we have 3 more semesters or 2 more semesters to go. But I felt I wanted to make a drastic move. Usually I'm an introvert, so I was like, so when I'm going to go to Madrid, I chose a house with 8 people because I knew that if something happens, I can go and talk to them. If I want my own space, I can come back to my own room. The loneliness did hit when when I am in Madrid right now, because sometimes it gets extremely quiet. Everyone is busy in their own lives, and you do realize like, oh yeah, like if you're bored or something, you go to your mom just to go irritate her with something,
Yeah.
or if you need someone, your friends will show up for you, because we have that kind of a bond back in India with our friends. But over here, when I'm over here, yes, they're your friends, but you do not know them for a really long time for you to just go and like rely on them as well. So, and the way they are raised is completely different. Their expectations are completely different. Their cultures are completely different. So I just like started learning how to, if it gets really lonely, just buy something for yourself, watch something, because it's not about coming abroad and getting lonely. It's a forever journey. Even if someone is going to be there with you, it's all about like what's going on in your head. um and that person cannot help you in any way. You have to deal with it by yourself. And um it is a journey. I swear to God, there are some days when I'm having breakdowns, because not because I'm missing my family or I'm missing my friends. It's just a feeling where you question everything in life, that what am I doing over here? Um, like it's too quiet. It's too quiet. And I do not know what to do with it, because in that loneliness you kind of question yourself as well, like who am I, what is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we all have those days where we can't express ourselves. We just want
Yeah.
to be left alone. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, we all go through those phases, those times. I think also living abroad or living by your own self can be anywhere in the world, can be in India, can be anywhere. But yeah, I think that really teaches you to not expect so much also out of people. Like it teaches you, it is a forceful process, I would say, literally, because when you're with your parents, then you expect that they will do something for you. Or when you're with your friends or when you're with anybody, you always think that they will end up doing something for you that will make you
Yeah.
better. But
Yeah.
when you're alone, you cannot rely on like strangers or people that you have just met or you've known for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
You always end up expecting, but then you also end up hurting yourself, your own emotions, saying that it's only me who I can rely on, who I can expect on, who I can do things with my own self. Like, I think exploring ourselves, loving ourselves, most importantly, loving our own company is something that staying alone or staying abroad actually teaches you a lot.
Yes, it's about learning your own company. That's why I guess when I'm sometimes on the streets of Madrid, it gets really quiet. All I want to do is go back to my room. But
Yeah.
I just realized that I think we need to work on that, because it cannot go on like this. I need to go out and be comfortable in my own skin before anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. That's why I think sometimes you also hate spending time alone. but you can't do anything out of it. You really have to push yourself and then make the things happen. I think it's all about like adulting, maturing, mostly like just the ability of, staying alone.
It is. And I think that's why they say that you get to know yourself really as a person when you're abroad, because you're alone. You do not have any restrictions. You do not have anyone to guide you. It's all on you, how you're gonna navigate through life from this part. And that's why for me, I think if you do not have a chance to go abroad, don't go abroad, but please like travel, because it's not traveling is not only about looking at those places. It's about knowing who you are when you're just by yourself and you're calm, because we're so distracted in today's world because of this, that shut down all your thoughts.
So there are many students who feel like they can't talk about their struggles because they're supposed to be grateful for the opportunity that they are given. But did you ever feel that way?
No, because I worked for it. I know that I worked for it, and I put in a lot of effort. Only my family saw it back then, of how I made it to this place or to the school. So I am grateful for it, because not everyone gets a chance.
True.
But I'm not gonna say that I don't deserve it.
No, I think you deserve it absolutely, and that's why you are here.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have, then it might have been a tint guilt inside you saying, thinking that I might not deserve it, but you never thought about it. So,
No, I didn't,
so
because I worked for it. Like, it won't come and fall on your lap, right? You have to
true,
work.
true. I think yes. That I think struggles is just a way to it's a way of journey of just how you will end up being in the future. And I think making a decision is something like you chose to be away from your family, chose to do master
Yeah.
in a place that where you cannot even speak the language. I think that decision even I made, and I'm here, but I never made, like, I never thought that I did not, made the right choice.
For me, the language barrier was never an issue, because when I was in the Middle East as well, Arabic was something that I do not speak, and I was staying in that country for good 13 years. So, language was never an issue. You can still navigate through your in that country without the language issue.
True, I think even I'm making my way in between all the French people, not knowing the language completely, but I think it has its own beauty again. So you just have
Yeah,
to
it
find a
does.
way through
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
So over here in the podcast, we always put out all the solution-based questions, like, a coping mechanism kind of thing. And
Mhm.
we'll ask questions to you, and then you have to share one experience or maybe, just speak from your point of view. And I'm sure maybe somebody who's listening to us or somebody out there, it might help them as well. So,
Yeah.
what like helped you the most when dealing with loneliness and stress?
Um, I think it's social media, to be very honest. Social media, sweet stuff, and just like calming yourself down, because you go out, you're still alone. You come into the house, you're still alone. You do whatever it is, you're still alone. So, um, yeah, you just have to put on something. You just have to watch something, because when, like, to be honest, a few days back as well, when it was getting really quiet in this room, I was like, no, you know what? It's getting quiet. Why don't you just go out and talk to them for some time? Or why don't you sleep for some time? Because once you get into the routine the next day morning, you don't deal with it. But in order to overcome it, you just have to good food, prepare yourself some good food, watch something. It'll be completely fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. But do you have any daily routines or habits that helped you manage your mental health?
Yes, I have a therapist every week. He and for my mental health as well. Like I journal a lot. I just want to clear out my thoughts. So it's always like me typing and putting myself out there. And I think everyone should really try this. Like ChatGPT can be a really good friend. If you've journaled, put your entries into the journal, create like a folder, and ChatGPT understands you completely because you've already journaled, spoke about your past experiences, and it understands who you are or where you are in life. And whenever you're saying I'm feeling lonely or I'm feeling like I'm getting a little restless and I want to do something, ChatGPT will like tell you exactly what to do, and it has worked for me every time I want someone to talk to. If I don't want a human's opinion, I go on to ChatGPT, and it like that that system is also getting to know me, the AI, and it doesn't have any, what do I say, biased opinions. It's just a system which helps you.
Yeah, I think even journaling has helped me a lot. I think there are two, three of my friends again who were like, if you overthink or something, just write it down. If you cannot speak about it,
Yeah,
just write it down. I think I
yeah.
finished one journal, I started another one today morning, and I really enjoy writing, like more than typing or speaking to an AI. I really like, analyzing my own thoughts and then writing it down on a piece of paper or like a notebook. And yeah, I think different things help different people. Like for you, speaking to an AI, it really helps you. I think for me
I
it's
don't think many people do that.
no, I think my mom, she figured out how AI works, and every time she has a question, can be the stupidest question in the world, she asks the AI.
Yeah.
AI being the chat GPT. I think, yeah, I think you and my mom are in the same same. But have you found any support system, like friends, students, community, or therapy options that have made a difference?
Since I know my therapist from 2 years, so I choose to like stay with him even in Europe, like continuing that therapy in Europe. Support systems, friends are there, but at the end of the day, everyone has their own work, everyone has their own life to deal with. So I do not depend on anyone when I'm abroad. And that has been me as a person. You just have to take care of yourself, and that's a hard truth of life. You can maybe expect them to be there once, but they're not going to be there all the time. And I would rather choose to do it by myself than take that kind of help from someone else and feel like it's a burden and have to return it in the future.
Yeah. That's a very good way of saying things. And
Yeah.
I'll take an insight from that too. But yeah, now, if you have to give one piece of advice to everybody who's listening right now, what will that be?
I think just take that leap of faith and go where your heart is calling, and always trust your intuition and gut, because your body knows it better than anyone else around you.
I think even your brain and your heart also knows it better because it has to be like a click that I want to go there and I want,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, and another last question I would say, what is that one piece of advice you want to give your younger self?
I've never thought about it, but I just want to tell her, like, I don't think people's opinions matter that much, or people actually care about you that much to how much you're thinking they actually do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way of saying it again. But yeah, that was a very insightful and honest conversation that I had with you. And thank you so much, Dipali, for making time today
Like,
and sharing your experiences, sharing your struggle, and also your, views like how to cope up with certain things. And I know a lot of students out there can relate to your journey. And yeah. So if you are an international student who's listening, or if you think that this episode can benefit your friend or somebody you know, do share it across. And yeah, thank you so much again with Dipali. Like, how did you feel about the whole podcast today?
it was really nice. I felt like it was just me. I'm in another therapy session where I'm being asked questions. I'm just getting to know myself more so that I can give it out to the world as well.
But I'm glad that you find it good. I
Yeah,
really want to make that space for everybody where they can talk about it and me not interrupting half of
yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah. Thank you so much again for your time. I really had a great time with you.
You're
And
welcome.
getting to know you also as a part of the journey that I made a promise to myself that this year I'm going to connect with a lot of new people that I don't know, not through common friends, not through anything.
Yeah,
I just want to connect with them. Can be through social media, can be face to face. But yeah, I did it. I think you're one of them. But yeah, thank you so much again. And people, if you're watching it, you know the drill that you have to like, share, and subscribe, and also click, ring the bell icon so that every time I post a new video, you'll get notified for it. And thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much again, Deepali, for doing it. See you. Bye.
bye.